We take them. All right. A lot of times we make them and we take them. All right. Let's make sure that we're on. Yes. We take them. There you go. So funny when I turn on and see myself. Okay, great. All right, beautiful people. So we are on. So welcome everybody. So first, just to kind of break the ice a little bit from the motivational clip. So again, shout out to Jim Ron that I enjoy watching. I usually take him in almost every morning. And so yeah, so and this morning, the clip that we watched was actually, and I had already shared it in a Discord group. So if you did not see the clip, you'll see it in the Discord. But hold on, I just want to pull it up so I could properly give him his credit. That's the one I see there. It's not the one I played this morning. I think okay. Walk alone, build yourself was the topic for this morning. So, Ken, you had started off and you said you live it every day. Can you elaborate a little bit for us?
Well, first off, I've always said each and every one of us has underused potential. We just don't realize it. And each and every one of us has the ability to become the master of their destiny. We
Mhm.
just don't realize it.
Yeah.
We often have business cards from a company that we're working for. The reality is, we're not working for a company, we're working for ourselves, and we call that You Incorporated. Each
Mhm.
and every one of us is an individual business. All we're doing is selling our talents and abilities to the company, and we're getting compensated for using our knowledge, our attitude, our skills, and our habits to our best of our abilities. The problem is the best of our abilities is not optimized.
Mm.
And that's why we need to work with business trainers and coaches, just like professional athletes do, because professional athletes want to win gold medals. And the other
Mhm.
thing Ron said, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to build a gold medal winning athlete. It also takes time to build a financially gold year for a business owner. But it is possible. And it is possible by working with people like me. But since I'm in the OFC, hopefully you're going to call me.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you. That was very, very well said. Thank you. It's and it means a lot, especially in these times. There's a lot of I've connected with a lot of entrepreneurs over the last couple of weeks, well, shit, last couple of years, but most recent, I'm finding I'm connecting with entrepreneurs that, how do I put this? For lack of a better term, are going through it. Life is lifing, and we're going. There's a pivot happening on the planet. So a lot of people who, like, for example, work in tech, who've been working and who are feeling the crunch of AI, really slowly taking, like Ken likes to say, the food out of their mouth or the lunch off of their table. And it's real because some of these people have built their businesses, built their livelihoods, support their families with what they do, and the thought of potentially having to pivot, change, create something new. It's a little bit daunting, but it's like we're in a time right now where it's like it's like you have to persevere, so to speak. You cannot let the rough patches in life become your downfall. And you really like you have to cling to people who are seasoned in this. It's really like, yeah, Ken, the service that you offer to people in terms of giving them that clarity, giving them that guidance, giving them that support, but not just on a theoretical basis. Like we're talking real practical, like things that you could apply and you could see the results. That is what we need right now. Like there's a lot of people, but they don't really understand it. They underestimate it. They're kind of looking for like some kind of
Some
mystical.
kind of miracle.
Yeah, they really
There is
like
no
it's like
miracle.
it's not that
Your
complicated.
brain
Like,
is the miracle. You were
right.
born with it. You just
That's
haven't
it.
optimized it. Listen, another interesting thing.
Mhm.
Imagine for the moment.
Hmm.
You have a leak in your home and you need a plumber because a lot of people say, "Oh, I can't afford Ken."
Hmm.
Well, think of Ken like the plumber. I'm the plumber for your brain.
Hmm.
Because if you had a leak in your home, you'd call a plumber. Oh, I can't afford it. Well, you need to fix the leak before it causes more damage.
Yeah.
Well, you need
Yeah.
to call Ken before it causes more damage to your business. You
You
can't
almost,
afford it, but you know something? If you do nothing, you're gonna become nothing. That's the
yeah.
reality.
It's almost like you can't afford not to. Like that's it's like it, and that's anyways. We'll go into a little more detail
Yep.
when we go into our team building session because I've yeah, just so many things I've witnessed over the last couple of weeks. I'm like, man, you need a coach. But it's like but anyways, we'll cross that threshold. Okay, and I'll stop touching for a moment. Brother Adrian, did you have anything you wanted to add from the clip that you watched this morning?
Very good message about walking path by yourself, which is always important because a lot of times as entrepreneurs we are by ourselves. It's God and ourselves to be able to go
Hmm.
and get over whatever our situation, you know. When you have the blessing to have Uncle Ken with you, that's one thing, but if you don't, you're by yourself.
It's
Hmm.
lone,
So
it's lonely at the top.
yes. So it's important to have to know that you're by yourself, and when you have the connections of others to use it, but you know, be able to also to stand alone.
Yeah, well said. Very well said. Hey, and so we have a new OFC member with us this morning, Grand Rising Brother Michael. If you're in a position to turn on your camera, you're welcome to do so. But if not, I don't know if you would like to chime in a little bit and just reflect on or share your thoughts. And there's no right answer at this point. It's just really just sharing a little bit of what you thought, and then we're going to do the introductions. But did you have any feedback from what you watched this morning? Did you have any takeaways?
Well, first of all, good morning, everybody.
Okay.
Good morning. Yeah, I was able to catch a good part of the Jim Rome video. I'm familiar with Jim Rome. I saw his clips a couple of times in the past, and yes, it's very motivational, and everything that he says is it's spot on. Basically, you're all alone. You know, you have to believe in yourself. You can't rely on on anybody else because they don't see your vision. They don't see where you want to go. Um, actually, it was really good to listen to the video this morning because it's been a minute. I've been to the Jim Rohn video, so I'm like, okay, yeah, this is because it's like a warm coffee in the morning.
Good, good, good. Well, thank you, Brother Mike, and thank you for being present with us this morning. And Sister Elizabeth, I know you had just came on at the tail end, so I don't think you were able to catch a clip. I did share it this morning in the Discord before the session, but I'm not sure if you had a chance to catch it. But if not, it's okay. Did you get a chance to? Did you want to chime in on anything, or we dive right in?
No, I haven't had a chance, but I've heard about this video before. Yes, it's sometimes it is being alone at the top, but you have to also believe in yourself. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes being alone at the top, you get negative feedback from different people telling you to stop your dreams. You have to put reality first, which is
There's a
basically
moment in
putting.
life when you finally
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that was me.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
no.
you have to put food on your table. Stop your dreams and stuff like that. I know for myself, some of you know, but my background is in fashion design merchandise. I've always loved fashion. And when I was in high school, my mom, I used to say, okay, well, I want that. She goes, no. She took a sewing machine out, put it on the kitchen table. She goes, if you want to be just like the rich kids, you have to learn how to sew. And that's why I fell in love with fashion. I used to do fashion shows, making my clothing, jewelry, and everything. And years ago, before having my son, one of my mom's friends, she goes, you have to stop dreaming. You have to get a job. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay. But then my mom was always the type, she goes, if you believe in what you do, keep doing it. It will come to you and everything. And I have God rest her soul, my godmother. She was always one who's always pushing me. She goes, you're gonna be alone at your sometimes doing your stuff, but you have to believe in yourself. And just throughout the years, I know life changed. I had a son. Life changed. I had changed my job. Life changed. My mom got sick. Life changed. My mom passed away. I had to put things on burners, but a little part of me never stopped believing because I had friends who would push me. So yes, it is lonely at the top, but you have to, first of all, you have to believe in yourself. And I'm not a spiritual person, but I do believe that there is a hand always out there on your shoulder. And there's some
Mm.
days I'm like, man, why can't I get this? Oh, I put it down and then it comes to me. So yes, it's going to be at the top, but you got to believe in yourself first. If no one else does, it's all about you.
Well said. Thank you for that. And from my little takeaway, it's and I guess it just goes in line with the season. It's just to persevere despite the challenges. Like things are go like the challenges are a part of the game, so to speak. And it's like you don't want to avoid the challenges because the challenges help to build you up, help to build your strength, help to give you that experiences, help to give you those experiences. Um, so that's really what it is. It's like, and it's to keep that keep your eye on the prize, for lack of a better term. But it's like, so
Yep.
despite the challenges, despite what's happening, just continue to persevere with understanding that, you know, you're here to solve a problem. So regardless, like you want to push to be able to be that for whoever needs it. But it's also just understanding that it's a part of the game. It's a part of being an entrepreneur, being in business, is to go through it, and to persevere and to, you know, evolve from it. I don't think anything would be right now if it wasn't for the challenges. And how many scientists have we heard about that, you know, everything from what it was, the light bulb, there was all kind of different things that it was X amount of failures, or it was just X amount of attempts of knowing how to not do what you're trying to accomplish, right? So it's always framing it from a positive. So it's not a bunch of failures. It's a bunch of attempts of doing it differently and figuring out finally what's the right way to get it done. And I could even say for within the OFC, it's been 16 years. We've changed faces at least 4 times. We've tried different processes, different approaches, and we're now finally getting it 16 years later. So it's like, it's really, so just letting people know it's not an overnight process. It is a journey. You're here for this journey. You're here for this experience. You're not here to just get to a destination. You actually, you know, believe it or not, you actually signed up for this whole life experience, you know? And so that's it. So that's my motivation. That's my takeaway. Yes, Sister Elizabeth, you want
In
to-
fact, we're already at the destination.
well said.
We just need to get on the train
That's it.
and do it right.
Acknowledge we're there. Good point.
Acknowledge we're there.
Yeah, good point. And Sister Elizabeth, your hands up. You want to add something?
I was gonna say that um part of what you said before, where you said that you had met some people who are having challenges because of AI and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a challenge. For example, when the guy Steve Jobs or whatever his name, Kuski, started this, you know, the computers and everything, people thought, oh my God, I'm going to lose my job. Computer company. Yes, you lost your job, but it's you as the individual. Just because you train to be, you know, an OR nurse, don't limit yourself. Expand.
Mm,
Even though you're focusing on it. I'm an OR nurse, you know, I'm a doctor and a heart surgeon. Expand yourself. You have a brain, you have a mouth, you have a hand, use it. Just don't
mm,
limit yourself in one area. Because I know for myself, um, in high school, you had, you know, they put the girls in home ec, put the boys in mechanics or whatever. I hated
mm,
home ec. I didn't believe in cooking. Well, sorry, I have to cook. But I mean, for me, it was like my mom's always taught me, you expand yourself. My mom's from the West Indies. When she came here, she goes, all she knew was domestic, to be a domestic, to cook and everything, but she expanded herself. She taught herself how to sew. You just like how you teach your child how to walk, you have to teach yourself how to expand.
mm,
Because like I said, because you're an OR nurse, don't become an OR nurse. Yeah, I'm a nurse, but on the side, you know, I do, you know, I'm a teacher. On the side, I'm a mechanic. So you have to expand
mm.
yourself. So people who are losing, I mean, I feel bad for the ones who are losing their jobs and stuff like that because of AI, but take it as a sign to push yourself into another direction. You know, see what's inside of you that you can give.
Right.
Because something that you may know, you can probably turn around and teach about it. It's because just
Mm,
because you're an AI agent, you know, you're losing your job because of that. Hey, you know what? My job AI. Maybe you can teach this AI to maybe a school kid or a group of kids. That's extra money in your pocket right there. Don't limit yourself. So when people say, "Oh
love
yeah, you know, I'm having a hard time," yes, I feel sorry for you, but you got to learn. This day and age, you have to be able to see the rainbow, and I don't mean
that.
being, you know, he, she, they, and all that. You have to expand yourself.
I love that.
That was my dad saying.
Well said. Very, very well said. And it's okay. Last thing I want to say on this, just because Elizabeth has inspired me, but honestly, it
I'm
is
sorry.
really and well because it's like well, and I think it's really like we're all kind of repeating the same thing in just different ways because it is understanding the true potential that you have, being able to get the support to pull it out. Because some people like because they're almost atrophied, they've been in a certain environment, like the example you gave, they've been a nurse for so long that they feel like that's all they know and that's who they are, that's their identity and it's like they need that support to kind of pull it out. But again, life does these things where life will create a discomfort in your experience in order to force you out of your comfort zone, in order to force you out. And it's like, no matter what, it's happening. So you can't put your head in the sand and hope it passes and things are going to be okay. You really have to understand this is it. It's here now. AI is not going to go backwards and stop taking over. Like it's learning as we go,
Yeah.
as we're speaking. They're plugging it into everything. So even without like right now, our AI is training just by listening to us recording things, transcribing it, sending us the recaps, but that is feeding into just Master Central somewhere that is just making these things smarter and smarter. This morning, my AI mentioned my wife in something by first name, and I wasn't it wasn't involved in my and it was like whoa. Anyways, a lot of interesting things has been happening. He even told me that I worked enough for the night for tonight, and I was like, that is interesting. I was like, and I had to ask. I was like, how'd you know it's nighttime? He's like, well, based off the code, I could see where you are in the time zone. It's about 9:50. I look at the time. I was like, Jesus Christ, it was like 9:52. I was like, whoa.
Wife
So
number
just
two,
it's
except cheaper.
right. So anyways, guys, so this is great. So anyways, I appreciate these just little icebreakers, a little convo before we get into the sauce. So good. So now that we're warmed up, let's take a moment, let's dive in, let's do our round table. Ken, first off, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising. Why am I here? Well, first off, I'm Bajan, by the way. My family goes back to Barbados, 1659. That's a long time. So I'm just a little less melanated than everybody else. I'm proud of my roots. My dad, talking about Caribbean parents, well, actually, just my dad, he taught me to be independent. He taught me to cook and sew and iron and do all the things that we need to do to be stronger, to be better, to be the master of our destiny. My dad did that. Caribbean families, wow. Our parents love us, but they want us to be smarter. Each and every one of us has a Caribbean parent that cares about us, want us to be better, stronger. We need to do things that they did growing up to become independent, to become the master of your destiny. In business, we need to be strong in sales skills. We need to be strong if we're working with people, leadership. And we need to have a strategy that works because companies, entrepreneurs, they're growing like mushrooms. They are going to take the lunch out of your mouth. Why have that happen when you can work with somebody like me? I'm essentially a springboard. I help you to get to those levels that most people dream of. I help you to build your business intelligently. That's what I do. I help teach you the sales skills, the leadership skills, and the strategies that you need to build a strong, successful business. That's what I call growing a business intelligently. And that's what I often say. What results do you want and by when? Give me a call. It's free, 514-668-2320, or send me an email. It's listed there beside my name. I love people and I love helping people. The first call is free, but then you have to invest in yourself to make a difference. Good luck. Looking forward to your phone call.
Hey, amazing, Ken. Thank you. And within the buzzer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Ken is our community business coach, and we're glad to have him. Brother Adrian, the floor is yours.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Bonjour. My name is Adrian Duncan, Spirit Financial Broker for here in Montreal, Quebec. We're helping to teach entrepreneurs, individuals, families, teaching them about money and how money works in their lives and how to protect themselves in future events, good or bad. One of the keynotes we want to share this morning, and don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the reality of life is death. So we have to always worry about what we're going to do for today and what's going to happen for the future. Do we have a plan for when something happens to mom and dad? Is something in place for the family? Did mom and dad leave something for the future? This is something that we can discuss and have a better understanding on. You can get in touch with me at adrdunc@gmail.com, 438-402-4647. Stay under my name. And let's talk money and let's talk future. Thank you.
Hey, nice. And good job on updating your number and your name. I forgot to do mine. Good job. Good job, Brother Adrian. We thank you and we're glad to have you as a part of our community. You are very, very motivational. Thank you for being present and
You
for
know, one of the
encouraging other
best
people.
pieces of advice talking about investment, insure your parents. A lot of us buy
Mhm.
a lot of us buy an RSP. Well, when we take the money out, it's taxable. If you put that same money into an insurance policy on your parents when they pass away, God forbid, but it's going to happen,
It's
you're
going
going to
to.
get the money tax-free.
Hmm.
That's another thing you should talk to Adrian about.
Yeah, well,
And Uncle Ken was the one that reminded me about that last time. I forgot to give a shout out. Yep.
That's key. That's key. And it's just there's tons of strategies. We're even trying to figure out how we could help people pay the insurance for their parents because it's an investment in your family. It's a legacy fund that you guys could create. So that's definitely something that's
It's a
required and needed.
tax-free RSP.
It makes a lot of sense, man. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, next up. So, like I said, so we have a new OFC business with us. Hold on, replace spin, brother Michael. Thank you for being with us. So, as you can see, so you're welcome to introduce yourself, let people know who you are, what you do, what brought you here this morning. We have about 90 seconds to do our intro, but I make sure a Toastmaster, so you know how to get it in. I'll let you introduce yourself. And then at the end, if you want to share your contact info, if people want to reach out to you, you're welcome to do so.
Sure. First off, good morning, everyone. My name is Michael Pierre Charles. I meet up with Pharaoh a month or two ago. Talked to me about his business OFC, and it was interesting. So we chop it up, and here I am today. I work for the Ville de Montréal, for the city, but also on my off time, I'm a public speaker, a resilient speaker. I'm talking about my real life story, me who went through a very difficult period in my life where I had neurological disorder, and it completely changed my life. So I use that to motivate other people, to make them understand that you can't take life for granted. And I like to expand more on that. Obviously, like you see, Pharaoh, like I go to Toastmasters, and I try to develop skills and speaking in front of people. But now I want to expand. I want to connect with other people and try to get my message across too. So this is why I decided to join the OFC.
Yay! We're glad to have you here and we're glad to support and encourage you. We have tons of resources and tons of support for you. And if anybody wants to connect with you, what is the best way to reach you? Well, you do have a profile on the OFC platform, so people can just search for you there directly through the platform. But if there's other ways that you prefer that they reach out to you or that they can reach out to you, you're welcome to share the contacts if you want.
Well, there's my email, which is michael.pierre.charles@gmail.com. Or there's also my phone number, 514-771-2389.
Amazing, brother. Cool. Glad to have you here with us. And again, we're glad to be able to build with you and looking forward to the future. It is looking bright. Good. Sister Elizabeth, the floor is yours.
Good morning, all brothers and sisters. My name is Elizabeth Patrice. I am the sole owner of Eliza Mia Creations. I basically take your ideas, put them into a gift form, whether it be poetry, gift basket, design of jewelry, or design of costumes. I make it come to life. I sit down with you for an hour. for $25, whereas I just asked you general questions, get a feel of what you're looking for. And at the end of the conversation, I have a little sketch which I show you. And if it's something that you like, we go forward and I present to you a gift, be it, like I said, a basket, a gift basket, jewelry, or a creation of a costume design or anything like that. I'm your all around, kind of like your candy store where you walk in, get a candy, but you see more, and I give you more. I can be reached at 514-994-0274, or you can email me at emiapatrice@gmail.com, or I can reach actually on Instagram as well as TikTok by ELIZAMIA 2026. Either way, just look up Eliza Mia and I can make your wishes come true. Thank you.
Yay! I love that. I just realized I didn't start your timer, and you did good. I felt like it was
I've
within the
been
minute.
practicing, brother.
That is awesome. Good job. Good job. Thank you, Sister Elizabeth. Thank you for being present. Thank
You're
you so much
welcome.
for
And
bringing that
also
energy.
I have Coach Ken back in my head saying, Elizabeth, you're doing it this way, doing it this way, doing it this way, doing it this way. I'm like, okay, Ken, okay, Ken. So,
Good, good. It's working. Good stuff. I
yes,
appreciate you, Queen.
yes, it is.
Hey, Brother Walker, glad to have you here. The floor is yours.
Hey all, sorry I had to be watching the live stream on YouTube. Get a sense of some of the previous conversation. Yeah, so I am Stephen Walker, the Muslim medic, kinesiotherapist working out of Tamper Studios. I normally like to tell you about how kinesiotherapy is preventative, but I want to show you or explain to you what it is that we do. When you have certain kinds of dysfunction, chronic constriction, chronic muscular constriction, even as far as stress. Michael, you mentioned neurological issues, and that really stood out to me. We also support in those areas, whether it's through gliding or tensioning of nerves. This is how we help. We want to make sure that people are getting the support that they need physiologically before they go and try and take on programs, before they go to a clinician, so they're informed on how to communicate their qualms properly and get the best support they need. And on top of that, you know what? Seeing a kinesiotherapist will likely help you relieve a lot of the tension and stressors that you're currently carrying just through a consultation. So while the consultations are still free for the rest of the week, I highly recommend booking a free consultation I'm just really eager to see the changes that they have. So you can reach me at 367-998-4840, or you can book at tamperstudios.com. Thank you very much.
Hey, Brother Walker, thank you. And thank you for what you do. And thank you for being present. And actually, Mike, I know it's actually on the to-do list. So you will actually, if you haven't already, you should have gotten a connection to Stephen Walker. Because he is our community, like he is our go-to person when it comes to physical health. And we do make it a point to make sure Stephen connects with everybody because as we are focused on wealth, we're definitely as focused on health because there's no point in being wealthy and then you can't enjoy it because you're sick. All right. So thank you, Brother Walker. Thank you for what you're doing in the community, and we appreciate you. Thank you for being present. Brother Preston, you're here right on time. The floor is yours, and then I'm next right after you. So
Oh my gosh, and I landed on time for that. Thank you
me...
so much, guys. After a bit of a late start this morning. So great to see all you guys again. What a blessing. Oh, we got a new face on here. I see Michael.
Yes, Brother Michael.
Welcome, Michael. I am the digital marketing / automation specialist with the team. I specialize in, running ads, driving, doing lead generation and so forth. And more recently, I've been really focusing on helping the team get organized with all the different digital marketing tools and platforms, social media and so forth into one product we call the Command Center. So if you're struggling because you seem like you got the whole alphabet of letters in front of you, but you only need 4 letters to spell your name, let me know what it is. I can use the Command Center to simplify that for you.
Hey, thank you, Brother Preston. And again, I got distracted and set your timer, but you did it within the minute, so you're good. Brother Adrian, I see your hand is up. Did you have a question or comment for Brother Preston?
For Brother Preston, I see that he's doing a lot of marketing for himself. Shout out to Brother Preston and all the work that he's doing.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and I could second that because anybody in business, hold on. Okay, so now it's my turn. So thank you, Ken. Thank you guys. Hold on. Thank you, Preston, for being here. Hold on. How do I replace this now? How do I spotlight myself? I keep forgetting it.
While you pull that out, let me just give Adrian big thanks, man. I saw you like this morning on LinkedIn, so thank you for that.
That's what we are here for. All right. Okay, hold on. Replace it.
Preston did a video at a private club where I'm a member of myself and my business, and I'm telling you, it is outstanding. So if you guys
Thank
want
you,
to do
brother.
a video about your business,
Mm-hmm.
this guy is unbelievable.
Yes, yeah, Preston is our
Unbelievable.
guy. Preston is our guy. And actually, you know what, Preston, there's a young member I want to connect you to. He's a young aspiring movie producer. I'm going to be introducing him into the group because
Really?
he's joining as an affiliate, but we're making an exception for him because normally as affiliates you are in a position where you're prepared to scale. He has been in film for years and now is prepared. He needs support in the sense where he wants to film more content, more professional content.
Yeah.
So he needs to build his portfolio. I said, you know what? And he's having a hard time even getting those opportunities. So I was like, join our community. We'll create opportunities for you to come and film stuff for us. I was
Yeah.
like,
Let me
we have
say
tons of
that.
businesses, tons of opportunities, tons of, like organizations who need some visibility, businesses who want to film a commercial. There's tons of different things. So we'll give him that support. And that's what it's about. We even have another sister who just joined and she's an aspiring food blogger. And just to hear that the challenges that she has, is she's like, just everything's based off relationship. And she's like, I just don't know enough restaurants that would let her go and film. She's not asking for anything free. She's not asking, she just wants to be able to go and develop herself. And it's a shame that, business aren't just opening their doors for the opportunity. But I said within the OFC, that's what we're here for. We will open our doors and create those opportunities for you as well.
All
So
right,
thank
you should connect with
Yeah.
her. I should connect with her because I got a lot of restaurants that'd love to have her.
Nice. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Actually, I just added her to the WhatsApp group. Her name's Natalie. So shout out Natalie McDonald and her. Actually, you know what? Even if she's not here, I'll plug her IG because her goal is to get to 1,000 followers, guys. She's at maybe I think 200. And here I'll share it right now. She's at 199, guys. Let's bring her to. Hold on, I'm gonna share it in the chat here with you guys. It's Eat Love Montreal. There it is. Let's see if we could bring her over to 200 and we could celebrate with her. All right, let me just do my quick spiel with you guys. Hold on, remove pin, turn on my timer so I don't cheat myself. All right, so yes, hey everybody, I'm Pharaoh Hamid-Freeman, founder and director of the One Full Circle OFC community. We are a community organization dedicated to supporting individuals, to supporting business owners, to supporting organization and being that bridge that brings everybody together. We're a values-based organization, and our strength is that we've created a powerful ecosystem that supports individuals. So we're individuals. So regardless to where you are in life, whether it be you're pivoting, you're transitioning, you're trying to figure out new things to get into. You need support for your family. You need support for yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually. You're being harassed by the police and you need an outlet. You are at a crossroads and you're trying to figure out some direction. You have an idea and you're looking for groups of people to work together to get it off the ground. You could come to the OFC and we're here to help you. But on the flip side, if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking for visibility and you're looking for financing and you're looking for platforms to be able to network, to be able to get exposure, to get some support with sales, to get support with leads, we're here for you as well. And that is the power of the OFC. We have created an ecosystem where as we support individuals, these individuals turn around and support our businesses. These businesses turn around and support our organizations. These organizations turn around and support our individuals again. And it comes all one full circle. So if anybody likes that idea, likes that vision, likes that what we're trying to accomplish, reach out to the OFC 514-651-4545. All right. That was my little spiel. And so before I transition, I was just doing something. So I want to give brother Adrian a shout out. I just noticed something on his profile. So I'm going to share my screen just so you guys see. If ever you guys see a code like this on a person's profile. So, brother Adrian, while we were here, we did some tweaking on your platform. Okay.
Okay.
if you guys see this code,
Nice.
a little code that looks like this like kind of a little cryptid thing here. This is how we used to code OFC members. So RA is his initial, because we have him as, I think, Raheem is how we initially had him in our system. He joined in
Yeah.
October 2018 as an organization. That's what this code means. 10 is October and 18 is the year. I want to give Adrian a shout. You've been a part of this community since October 2018, and that is huge. I think that is something worth commending, acknowledging, applauding, Brother Adrian. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this community for as long as you have been. It really does mean a lot. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know,
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Hey, thank you. Very motivational, very encouraging. Okay, so guys, so thank you all for those who have been watching us on the live. We appreciate you and thank you for being here. With that, we are now going to close off our live segment and get into our